ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been a heck of a series so far, Siggy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last two at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway. And today's starter, Spencer Strider.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The left-hander, Kyle Schwarber.
And the pitch. That misses the zone. And we're underway here in Game 6. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Grounder off the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Trey Turner. First pitch, and he just misses. And he deals.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good...
Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Tag. Oh, Darno, great throw.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still tried to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
In the air, left field, down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he's got a double.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now here is Harper. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But Ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Here's a 3-0. And now 3-1. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Harper retired. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Turner on third with 2 out. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That misses. And now 2-0. Strider. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And the righty deals. Bounce to the left side. Over to first, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back at Truist Park, our starting pitcher in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Wheeler, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Now a fly ball to right center. Harper has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
One down, base is empty. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. And that's too high.
2-2.
3-2 now. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Austin Riley. First offering misses the mark. 2021 was Wheeler's year, an all-star as we mentioned, but he also led the National League in innings, in strikeouts, and as well in WAR. And a pitch.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
There's the strike, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's the 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1-2 now on Acuna. Got it by him for the K. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, JT Realmuto steps in. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Siggy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a ball. And here it comes. And that one is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Throw to first. Back in there standing. Real Muto on at first. Nobody out. And it's even up.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Kicks and deals. And now the count filled up 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The first base is number 17.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. First offering, and it just misses. No outs, runners at first and second. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
1-1 now. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
This is Bryson Stott. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's in there, 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Ground ball could be 2. Grissom on the run, throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ball 1 there. One out, base is full. Next offering is in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering upstairs.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 3-1. And there's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Bases loaded. One away. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Trey Turner with a chance now. Doubled in his first AB.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Out to short. Grissom. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phillies leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Wheeler, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
The punch out there, and the struggles continue in the postseason.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Next offering is in for a strike. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, you know, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Check swing, and he held up.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Out towards right center field. Crawford settles under this one. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Travis.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The wind and the pitch. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Harper in his 12th season, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Jordan. In there for strike one. The line to kick the pitch. And downstairs. In the air, left field. Ozuna pulls it down, and there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 1-1. The pitch.
Oh.
Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they hold the 2-0 lead. Back at Truist Park as we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a foul ball. Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Righty delivers. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Harris stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
swing and a miss, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
On to the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And it's 1-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it would surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And now it's even up. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen, and Realmuto is out.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Here comes a 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and two now. Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. High fly ball, right field. Acuna has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Vaughn Grissom. Wheeler back to work. Good eye right there. And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Oscar.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First pitch just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Braves hitless so far in the game. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. Did play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Acuna, batting with one down, takes a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Crawford makes the grab, 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Caught looking his first time up. And it's fouled away. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
2-2.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Braves strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And a pitch. That one missed.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And now 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Ian Anderson getting loose out there. Inoa getting cranked up as well. This one high in the air to left center. Ozuna should have it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next is Philadelphia. The shortstop, Trey Turner.
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner now 1 for 2. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Harper stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
In the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Phillies strand 1. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And he deals. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Sliced hard but foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Righty to the plate. Not close with that one. And it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. He goes down looking.
Up next for Atlanta.
And next for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's a strike. 0-1. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1. And that misses off the outside edge.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
There's a strike.
1-1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 outs. That one ripped. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Top 6. Now, Brandon Jordan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First offering misses the mark.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Strider gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher now, Ian Anderson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there, 0-1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Right-hander kick steals. Check swing, went around. 0-2 now. Jordan stands at second with no outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And now 1-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away, still 1-2. No outs. Runner on second. Just missed the inside corner. It's 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner at second, nobody out. And a pitch. Up the middle. Arcia whips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. That's a little bit low. That's in there. That's strike one. And a pitch. Fouled off left side. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination. Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
First and third, 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Goes down looking. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
The pitch. Called strike right there. Albies, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the righty deals. Got him. And 1 out now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. Next pitch is inside. Ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Grissom in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now the count is even.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing, it puts you right back in this ball game.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. First pitch, and he just misses.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
And here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Righty delivers. And a good eye there. Grissom off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball left side. The 2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 left for Atlanta, and they're down 2-0. New pitch. pitcher for the Braves, Tyler Matzik. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 68, Tyler.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Leading for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And he deals. And ball one. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0. That one to first. Olsen handles the chance. He'll do it himself. One up, one down. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss, you're back to the dugout shaking your head.
And now the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Oh, 2 now. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, a little problem with his location there, but now the bigger problem's at first base. Tons of speed over there. He's going to have to manage the running game and find the strike zone.
Harper at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And now the lefty, and that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
And the pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Step off, throw to first. Turner gets back easily. Turner runs. Ball misses. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Three-2 on the way. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 7th. And the batter now, Ronald Acuna Jr. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
The pitch.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
1-1.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one drifts inside. Looked like it was a little bit up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Olsen swings through it for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now on the bump, Colin McHugh.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And the righty deals. And down on strikes he goes. One gone here. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Late swing fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now it is JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In there for strike one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Next offering is down low.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Travis d'Arnaud hits one out. And they cut into the lead. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Anthony Dominguez has checked into the game.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The tying run at the plate. Slapped foul. Righty to the plate. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
No outs. Runner at first. And here is Ozzie Albies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Right-handed reliever. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Michael Harris on deck for Atlanta. And the pitch. Line drive. And out number 1 on the ground.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael.
So the lineup flips over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And takes low for ball 1. Arcia at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. And strike 2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next to hit, Vaughn Grissom. There's a strike.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bounce to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Leading off, Justin Crawford. He's a guy who does it all. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Here comes a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That's in for a strike. The 1-1. Good eye right there. And a pitch.
Green one.
Fought off foul. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So, man aboard, Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Jimenez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old. And he was born in Puerto Rico. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. A.J. Minter getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Check on the runner. Crawford dives back in safely. And the 1-0. They try another pitch out. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Oh, great stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. Now it's going to be Bryson Stott.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Liner snagged it first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike. Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. They say you win. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Two balls, two strikes to count with two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2. Trey Turner waits on deck. And a 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. And they add a pair. It's 4-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
New pitcher for the Braves, Nick Anderson. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Trey Turner at the plate. Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. And it's even up.
One strike.
And that's through there for a strike. Next pitch inside, and the count is even 2-2. Anderson ready to work. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Third out. But the Phils get two on this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jose Alvarado. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Down the third baseman, Austin Riley. Strikeout and a walk. And a pitch. 0-1. The pitch. Slice down the right side. The pitch. And that's outside. Kicks and deals. The punch out there, and now just 2 outs away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms, you get stability from all of their performances.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And the 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-2. On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it to first. And Acuna retired.
The lefty, number 20, Marcell.
Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. 9th inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they have had many innings over the course of the year where they've scored more runs needed than they need in this one. So just relax, get your pitch, and make something happen. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. These guys clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it, fellas, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.